This elderly man and his little granddaughter walked into the most exclusive wedding of the year and placed their gift beside a mountain of designer boxes. As the reception went on, the wealthy groom, a self-made billionaire, walked to the center of the room and stopped the live orchestra. He grabbed the microphone and announced, "Okay, everyone, I think it's time to see who loves me the most. Let's open the gifts." He sat on a velvet chair as his assistants brought the presents to him one by one, laughing loudly as he unwrapped gold watches, keys to luxury cars, and rare paintings. But everything changed when the assistants brought the old man's gift. As soon as the groom opened the heavy box, his smile vanished. He pulled out a simple, dirty glass jar filled with black soil. His face turned red with rage and he shouted, "What is this absolute garbage? Who in their right mind brings a jar of dirt to a billionaire's wedding?" The whole crowd immediately gasped, began whispering and pointing at the old man in the worn-out suit. The rich groom stood up and stormed toward them, holding the jar like it was trash. "So, you're the ones who brought this insult? Do you think this is funny? I wear suits that cost more than your house. Who even let you in here?" He motioned for security to come over. "Get these clowns out of my sight." The old man finally spoke up, his voice shaking but loud enough for the room to hear. "Sir, you may not recognize me because of your new fancy glasses. But 15 years ago, you were homeless and sleeping behind my garden shed. You were ready to give up on life because you had lost everything. I found you crying in the mud. I gave you a warm meal. And when you left, I gave you a handful of soil from my garden. I told you, as long as you have good ground, you can always grow again. You promised me that if you ever rebuilt your life, you wouldn't forget your roots." The groom froze as the memory rushed back. He remembered the cold nights, the hunger, and how this man's simple words gave him the strength to start his first business. He looked at the dirt, realizing it was the symbol of his second chance at life. Embarrassed and crying, the rich man fell to his knees. The little granddaughter, who had been holding the old man's hand tight, finally stepped forward and spoke gently. "Haven't you heard? A tree that forgets its roots is the first one to fall in a storm. Drop a, if you believe the little girl is right."